The champ is back. The bronze bomber Deontay Wilder carrying boxing on his back since 2015. He said the baby mama did him wrong. He said I was off. I was mentally off. But I'm back now. He said I was off the last couple years. I had a shoulder injury. But it was really the baby mama. It was really the backstabbers in my family. He said the baby mama did him wrong. I didn't know. I told you though. I told all of y'all. I told all of y'all years ago. The number one enemy of any man on this earth. The number one rule in life is beware of baby mamas. I told them. I told y'all niggas long ago. Baby mamas, no exceptions to the rules. It don't matter if her butt is like this. It don't matter if she got a pretty face. I didn't even like her face, really. I never liked that Chinese bitch. I said, tattoos? As soon as I see tattoos, no more than one tattoo. She could make one little mistake. Not a baby, though. No. She could make one little mistake with a tattoo when she was like 16, 17. But anything more than one tattoo is, you gotta swerve these thoughts. You gotta swerve these hoes. And babies? No. No exceptions to the rules. It don't matter if the nigga's dead, if the nigga's in jail, if he moved to another country. It don't matter if it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. It don't matter. No exceptions to the rules. I told y'all niggas that a long time ago. Homie almost ended up in jail. She called the cops on him. She put a restraining order on him. She kicked him out of his home. That bitch had nothing. She was broke. And now, but we all learned that lesson. We all learned that lesson one way or another. We all catch an L from a lady. From a hoe, sooner or later. You know what I mean? You just want to minimize. You just want to minimize the L's and elevate the dubs. It is what it is. We all gonna catch an L. Nobody leaves this earth without an L. And most likely gonna catch an L from a woman. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you most definitely do not want to catch an L from a baby mama with somebody else's kid. That is like the dumbest thing that any man could ever do on this planet, but we all have done it. We all, not all, but most of us. So whether it was young, middle, older, we all have done it. Jeff Bezos is doing it right now. Hashtag no lie. He got billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Hooked up with a bitch with 3 babies. It don't matter if the babies are grown. It don't matter if the daddy's dead. It don't matter if the daddy's in jail for 40, 50 years. It don't matter if he moved to another country. It don't matter. It don't matter what she tells you. They're all liars. That's the number one thing that any nigga that ever been through that shit is gonna tell you. All baby mamas are notorious liars. Everything they spew is a lie. But let's get back to the box. I already did that video. Go scroll back to the top 3 women to avoid in life. Hashtag no lie. Life lessons that every man must know. Or it could become very, very costly. You could end up in jail or dead, and most likely and definitely you're going to lose hundreds and thousands of dollars. But let's get back to the boxing. Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. It was a good fight. It looked like 2 uncles drunk in the backyard at the barbecue. It was sloppy, but it was a brawl. I mean, it's what you expect from Deontay Wilder. It's what you expect from Derek Chisora. You know what I mean? It was sloppy. It was, but it was fun. You can't say it was boring. You can't say it wasn't fun. They both look super duper washed, but we'll get to that in a minute. Hold up, we don't even trust grandmas, my nigga. We don't even trust grandmas, for real. We don't trust no white grandmas, black grandmas. We don't trust none of these niggas. Hashtag no lie. I already did this video talking about not trusting. I already did this video. I did this video like the day after the fight. But I didn't want to upload it because in the middle of the video, some niggas try to pull up try to stick me up. They didn't get that off because I swerved them real quick. I was in a suburban, quiet little part of town by a park. There was nobody there. And out of nowhere, this brand new Honda, all tinted, even the front. When you see all black tints, even the front, it's time to be out, son. Whenever you see a car pull up and try to block you in, which is what they try to do, you know what I mean? But good thing I had space in the front, you know what I mean? Because I pulled back, I pulled to the front to a little bit like that, and I had like almost a foot, half a foot between my car and their car. But I'm a professional driver. I've been driving since I'm like 19, you know what I'm saying? We got dumbass niggas about to smash into a cart. This is what it is. Let me get away from me. These live videos is like this. Live videos is hard, son. Live videos, nah, they're okay. This is a dumbass nigga about to smash into another car. This is a stupid bitch. That's the problem with these stupid bitches. Bitches cannot drive, bro. For real. And especially in these big ass parking lots with mad cars and mad people and mad. A stupid bitch. Let me just stay here. Let me just finish off the video right here. She already parked. She's like 2 inches from the side of the other car. Good thing there's a pole between us and she can't smash. She almost smashed into the pole. You know how niggas be. Bitches, niggas. They drive like this now. Looking at the fucking screen. The backup screen. That shit is not reality, son. Nothing on these... Hold up, dun. Hold up. Nothing on these phones is reality, son. Yeah, I got a new phone. Hashtag no lie. But, there's no social media on here. Only my money, nigga. Only my GPS and my music and my money. You ain't never gonna soundify me with none of that stupid shit with Cash App and Zelle and all this stupid retarded Uber Eats. And I had never called Uber in my life. The fuck I look like having a fucking weirdo Indian showing up to my house with McDonald's. My nigga, y'all niggas got too comfortable. That's why you get stuck up. You get fucking robbed. You get fucking hacked by Russians and Chinamen and all this dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? This is for my music. You know what I'm saying? This is for my money, for my email. Bing! The only notifications I want is $500 in my bank account. That's what I want. That's the only notifications I want. You know what I'm saying? Had to upgrade the other one. And then I run these shits into the fucking ground. The other one I had for like 5 years. That shit was cracked all over the place. The paint falling off. You know what I'm saying? Got the new Samsung right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit is dope. And I still got the other one. The other one still works. But I needed to upgrade. You know what I mean? Because I need like more photos and more space. You know what I'm saying? I need more space. And my GPS wasn't working as good with the other one. You know, I needed to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm going, never an iPhone. I ain't never getting no fucking iPhone stuff with the fucking things in your ear. All shit's just so fucking stupid, my nigga. But we gotta get back to this boxing. I'm sorry. But I almost got robbed in the last video. I did the video the next day. I'm redoing the video, but I didn't want to post it. I might post it later. Like later on, I might. Yo, these niggas. I'm doing the video talking about Wilder. You know what I mean? And Chisora, the uncle, the washed uncles having a brawl. You know what I mean? In London. AJ still ducking. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury. I don't know. So I did the video, right? But in the middle of the video, I'm in the middle of nowhere, like on one of these, Jersey parks. In the middle of the day. I'm the only one in the parking lot. And this white brand new Honda with all black tints pulls up right behind me and blocks me in. You know what I mean? Tries to block me in. Like half their car was blocking me in, right? And I'm thinking that who are these niggas? I'm thinking that maybe they just stopped there to like, you know what I mean? Put it in reverse and park in a different spot, like on the other side, you know what I mean? Like behind me or to the side of me, whatever. But no, I wait like 30 seconds. These niggas is still parked there with the hazards on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, fuck no. Boom! Hit that shit forward so I didn't have no space behind me. I hit the shit forward, you know what I mean? So I have some space. I turned it fucking left. The car's like, I'm parked. And the car came right behind me like this, blocking me in, right? So I went forward and I close to them, you know what I mean? But I didn't hit them. And I just dipped. My nigga, I seen way too many videos. I ain't even need to see the videos. This shit been happening in fucking Jersey, anywhere really. This shit almost happened to me in North Carolina when I was on my way to Florida like 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Niggas try to, that's what StickUP kids do. They block you in. They block you in. That shit happened to me at a McDonald's in North Carolina like 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was out on them niggas too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that. I'm like paranoid. I'm paranoid. Yeah, you know I'm paranoid. I stayed fucking paranoid. I grew up in a fucking hood. I got beat up plenty of times. I got robbed plenty of times. I got robbed for my chain. I got robbed for my bicycle. I got my bicycle back though. Like 2 months later, I cracked the fucking nigga with a fucking stick. Bow! Give me my fucking shit back. I caught that nigga like 2-3 months later. He didn't even know what was going on. He tried to fucking spray paint my shit. I know what my shit was like because I know my tires. You know what I'm saying? Boy, that's an old school story. That's a different video. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get to the boxing, but yo, these niggas had me shook. They try to stick me up. You know what I mean? And you know how the fuck you got all this space behind you? You gonna pull up behind a car, blocking the car in, and then they didn't reverse it or go into the apartment. They just stood there. I'm waiting 30 seconds. Immediately, as soon as I pulled it up, they pulled up behind me. I'm like, click, locked my shit. And I'm like, you know, just watching, all right? I'm talking. I'm keep talking in the video. I ain't think nothing because I'm doing something, but I'm watching these niggas. I'm like, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds at the hazards on, and they're blocking me. I don't know if they really, I can't really say they were trying to stick me up. You know what I mean? But it had all the likings of that type of shit, right? And I'm not trying to risk it. I'm there by myself. There's no one else around. You know what I'm saying? There's no cameras. It's like kind of like a wooded kind of park. Like one of them quiet little parks in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Brand new Honda, all black tints. My nigga. Shit like that happens all the time. You could be driving it happens on the highway too. In like quiet, like, you know, off ramps. You know what I mean? Like service centers. You know what I mean? You'll be getting off anywhere where there's a no way out, right? You're getting off the highway on a ramp that is just one way, right? I saw a video like recently on Twitter. Niggas were just riding off, you get off the highway onto the ramp and you're slowing down. You know what I mean? You're going 50, 40, 30, but you're not slowing down more than 30 miles an hour, right? If that car in front of you slows down to 20 miles an hour on an off ramp, off the highway, something is wrong. Either the car is braking or they're going. So the car goes. You see, the guy behind is filming the whole thing because you know how people have the door dash, have the dash thing now, the video cam, right? And he's like, and the car in front of him, you can see you can see him because it's like a split screen. You can see him. He has a camera inside the car. He has a camera looking forward. You can see the car in front of him. It's like 30, 35, 20. It's like a long ramp, but it's only one lane. There is no two lanes, right? And then the car all of a sudden goes from like 20 to like 10, and then it just turns in the middle of the ramp. Just turns like this, like a car. You got two cars going, and just turn like that. It went turn like that, and two niggas come out the fucking car. Two niggas come out the fucking car with fucking guns, all black, all hoodied up, right? And the guy behind them, he sees the car slow down. He sees the car. He has like maybe 30 feet. It's like 30 feet in front of him. He sees the car turn in the middle of the thing, block the ramp, and the two niggas get out. And he sees you see in the camera the two guys come out with the fucking guns, right? And this nigga went, he fucking went like this, like holding onto the steering wheel, hit the fucking pedal to the metal, bow, bashed onto the side, onto the back of the, you know, like that. The car's like this, bashed into the guy that was running up at him, ran him over. Bashed through the fucking truck. I mean, through the car. He was driving a truck. That's why I like these fucking trucks. You know what I'm saying? Bashed through the back of the trunk of the car. Fucking turned, and he couldn't get through at first. But the other nigga's like, come. It happened so fast. The other guy's running like this to the side of him, and he just hit the fucking gas again, and the tires go boom, and he pushed through the fucking car. He turned the car. He hit it. He hit the first car and he hit the guy. Smashed him into the fucking car. You know what I'm saying? And then he hit the car. Then he hit the car again. And then he pushed the car like this and was able to scrape through the side of the, you know, the ramp thing and the car and got away. That's why you need these fucking trucks, my nigga. run over these niggas. The whole blocking, they block you in the back or they block you in the front. And two niggas come out and just stick you up. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to post that video. Because then I was off. I couldn't really talk about the boxing. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even talked about the boxing here. You know what I mean? But let's get it cracking. You know the slogan. Good morning, America! Start your day with Christ. Start your day right. Don't you ever end up circling a fucking box like a dummy. I'm hyped up today. Fisherini, about to have some fish sandwiches today. Un queso camino y estoy danzando cada temporada. You saw the fight, you know what happened. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about the fight. We might talk about it, we might not. Tu palabra dice que pudiese el amor del quebrantado. Relax, Mexicans. En la cruz de Cosabanos. I need a remix. Fuego. Relax. Fucking Mexicans everywhere, boy. Deport these niggas. Deport them all. The Muslims, the Indians, the Mexicans, get all these broke, retarded niggas out my country. Hashtag no lie. Palabra dice que tú hayas desamparado. Es compadecimiento necesitado. I'm feeling the spirit today. Hashtag no lie. Start your day with Christ. Start your day right. Don't end up circling on a box like a dummy. Let's talk about this Wilder. Yo, it was a good fight. It was a fun fight. Niggas is completely, totally washed. You know, Wilder, my nigga, I'm gonna support Wilder no matter what against anybody. You know what I mean? Till the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, we're gonna go to the Mexicans and go get some new wheels. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I gotta keep it G. That nigga is washed. That nigga is totally washed. You know what I mean? Derek Chisora, shout out to Derek Chisora. Always fighting the best. AJ still don't want the best. AJ still talking. AJ still, I mean, but you know, AJ had some good fights. AJ had a good career too, you know what I mean? It just didn't, you know, work out the way we wanted, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted the Tyson Fury fight more though. You know what I mean? Because I'm a real boxing fan. And I always knew that Tyson Fury was way better than, you know, Anthony Joshua. Milking the cow. I always wanted the Wilder. I always said that it was Wilder and Fury were the best. That I wanted that clash. And boy, was that a great trilogy. You know what I'm saying? But now, Wilder and Chisora are completely washed. It looked like two drunk uncles at a barbecue. You know what I mean? Yo. If I gotta keep it real, if it's not for the knockdowns, because the first time, you know, they didn't call it. He kind of shoved them. You know what I'm saying? and he fell through the ropes. But the second time, the nigga is just sitting on the ropes and fell through the ropes, and it wasn't Deontay was punching him on the top of the head. You know what I mean? The second time, I did call it a knockdown. It was a knockdown. You can't just lay on the ropes. That's a knockdown, right? But if it wasn't for the knockdown, I gotta keep it G. It would have draw. I would have called it a draw. I had it a draw. I had it a draw. I had it a draw if it's not for the knockdown. You know what I'm saying? And even kind of with the knockdown, I had it like a draw. You know what I mean? It was a real close fight, you know, but this is a business, and they want to make that Anthony Joshua fight or that Usyk fight. You know, Deontay Wilder's a way bigger name, you know what I'm saying? Derek Chisora said it before the fight that it was his last fight. There's no future in another Derek Chisora fight. You know what I'm saying? He dropped them twice. One of them wasn't called. The next one was called. You know what I mean? But Derek Chisora made it a good fight, son. Bow! Them looping shots were catching Deontay Wilder. I'm surprised. Yo, Deontay Wilder, he don't got his legs no more. He don't got the speed no more. I don't think he even got the power no more. But he sure got that chin back. Boy. He got rid of the baby mama. He got rid of the weirdo Malik Scott. I never liked that Malik Scott. I never liked that baby. That era of Deontay Wilder completely threw him off. He should have just stuck with the white man and got himself a black queen. He should have just got himself a black queen from the church. You know what I'm saying? But he gets this Chinese bitch with a bunch of fucking tattoos that already had a baby. Then he ends up he did an interview where he said that he didn't even want to get her pregnant. That she got him, she tricked him into a pregnancy. That's what baby mamas do, son. Yo, Deontay Wilder interviews are the cringiest and the wildest. I'm gonna show you where the park. Now it's like the middle of the day. It's like later during the day, but this was early. I'm gonna show you. Hold on, people. I'm gonna show you where I almost got fucking stuck up at. Right here. Now there's a bunch of cars there because later in the day. You know what I mean? It's like a pretty day. But when I came here, there was nobody here. It was a rainy day. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. There was nobody here. You know what I'm saying? And nobody. It was just me. And a nigga tried to pull up behind me, block me in. Look. So, I'm over here, right? I'm like parked over there, but I'm gonna park here so you can see what this is like. You see, there's nobody here. It's like a old lady, because, you know, it's like during the day now. It's like later during the day. But in the morning, like at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, there's nobody here. So I'm here, right? Doing my video. And a white Honda, all black tints, pulls up behind me and blocks me in, right? And I'm like, I thought they were just gonna pull up in here, or pull up in there, or pull up in the parking across the street. I'm like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and they're just parked there, right? Blocking me in. So I pull my shit up. Like that, but well, over there, you see now I have a barricade here. I have like a cement thing. But some of the spaces don't have the cement. And I pulled up almost into the park, right? I pulled up like halfway into the park. I went over the sidewalk. Because when you don't have the metal, the cement block, you could just go right over the sidewalk, right? And you want me to take you out? Let me take you out. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So I pulled up into the thing, I backed up, and I just dipped out. Like I'm gonna dip right now. I got things to do, man. I'm gonna go park over there on some quiet street or shit. You got way too many people here, and then the cops start coming through, and this shit is. So it was right here. You see? You see how you got the barricade? You see how you got the barricade in the back of that one, right? But you don't have the barricade right there. You see how you got that hole right there? It was right there. I was right here. I'm gonna park right where I was at. I pulled up. I was right here. I went. Boom! I pulled up into that hole, so I got some space, and I backed up, and I bounced. And I bounced on these things. I don't know what they were fucking doing. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if they were trying to stick me up. I don't know if their car broke down. I don't got time to wait for that dumb shit. I don't got time. I was out, man. Because I had scenarios like that before. I had scenarios like that before in New York. I had scenarios like that before in New Jersey. Like I told you before about the scenario at the McDonald's in North Carolina. I'm at a McDonald's. Like, you know, one of them like in the boonies type of spots. You know what I'm saying? There was nobody else in the parking spot, in the parking lot. I get my McDonald's, right? The nigga inside, I knew they was up to something because the nigga inside started talking to me. Oh, yo, you from New York? This is and that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because, you know, they could tell from, like, the way I talk, the way I look or whatever. You're in a fucking, you know what I mean, some country-ass down south. They immediately know that you're from Jersey or from New York or from up north, right? So niggas started asking me, you know what I mean, if I'm from New York, this is and that. Then he starts trying to offer me weed and shit. The nigga, the worker at McDonald's, the guy working at McDonald's, some skinny black dude, right? He's like, yo, you need something? You need some bitches? You need some weed? You know what I'm saying? This is and that. I'm like, nah, it's good. I don't even know this nigga, you know what I mean? I just want my McDonald's. So as soon as he started trying to get friendly with me, that's why I was like, I ain't eating this shit in here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go eat this shit in my car. Fuck that. This nigga on some weirdo shit. So when I went to my car, I sat in my car and I'm the only one in the parking spot, in the parking lot of that McDonald's. Because the McDonald's is like in the middle of nowhere. There's like nothing, just fields. Down south is like that. It's just an off ramp, right? And I'm sitting there eating my shit. I was there for like 10, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, this is like in 2004, 2005 and shit. And maybe 15 minutes later, a car pulls up behind me, blocking me in. But it wasn't like that. It was like I was in the middle of the parking spot, in a parking lot, and I had mad space in front of me. But a car pulled up behind me, right? Where I can't reverse because I'll hit the car, right? A car pulled up behind me with tints, always. As soon as you see fucking tints on a car, my nigga, it's time to be out. You know what I mean? And this time, car pulls up behind me, but they didn't pull behind me like, they didn't cross me like this. They just pulled behind me like this. But out of all the parking spaces in the parking lot, even though I'm the only one there, why would you not just go park over there or something? You park right behind me, you know what I mean? I see two, that car didn't have tints in the front. This car from the other day had black. The front was black, my nigga. Crazy. Jet black, you can't see nothing. That car back in the day didn't have it had tints on the side, but they parked right behind me like this, not like across, just like this, right? I'm looking back there, I see two niggas. I'm like, immediately, plip, and I'm out. So I can't say for sure, I ain't interview these niggas, are you here to rob me? You know what I'm saying? I can't say for 100% sure that they were there to rob me. I'm just saying, we're in a whole long-ass parking lot in a McDonald's that's by itself with nothing else around it. There's no highway around it. It's just fields. You go off the ramp and you have, on these, when you're going down south, you get off the highway and it says service center or whatever, right? But then you get off the ramp and then you're driving like for 2-3 miles down a fucking cornfield. And then in the middle of nowhere, there's one McDonald's. That's how it is down south, right? You gotta drive like another fucking mile and a half just to get back to the highway. You know what I'm saying? It's not like off the highways, it's right there. No, it's not like that. So, I can't say for sure that they were there to stick me up, but I'm the only car in the whole parking lot, right? You go and park right behind me. And then, what made it kind of weird was that the guy in the inside was getting friendly with me, trying to sell me weed, trying to get me bitch. He was like, yo, let me get your number, son. Let me get your number, man. Maybe I can send you some shit up north. Stupid, crazy stories. I'm like, I don't even know this nigga. Why you talk? You're my fucking Big Mac, nigga. Why you talking to me on crazy shit, man? So, after I left, I thought that nigga called his boys, you know what I mean? And back in the day, at that time, I'm like in a white and gold Yukon. You know what I mean? It don't look like no crazy, but it shit look nice. It don't look like, you know what I mean? It's not like a brand new Yukon. But at that time, you know what I mean? It was pretty new. It was like 4 years old or something like that. 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it was white and gold. Super clean. Not a scratch on it. Clean. You know what I mean? It looked like a new, like a nice new car. You know what I mean? I got the Jersey plates on there. You know what I mean? I always look nice. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I went into the McDonald's, I pulled the fucking nut. Because I am not thinking I'm in the middle of nowhere, I might get robbed. I'm not thinking about that. You know what I mean? I pulled the fucking knot out, paid for my McDonald's. And then the nigga starts getting mad friendly with me. And when I left, that night I'm thinking, yo, that nigga probably called his boys. Was like, yo, there's a lick outside. You know what I mean? There's a dude outside from Jersey in a fucking nice-ass car. Come get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know these broke-ass niggas down south, they don't care about no job or nothing like that. If they think that you might have a $500 or $1,000 on you, they will rob you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. And then shit like that has happened to me before. In Newark, in Brooklyn, in Queens, in Bronx. This shit has happened to me. There's StickUP kids all over. It'll happen to you in the suburbs. You know what I mean? Because this area is not like down south. This area is mad congested, where you could be like in the suburbs with like 750, $1 million, $2 million homes, and then you drive 3 miles and you're in the fucking Springfield, Irvington. You know what I'm saying? You're in fucking Newark. You know what I'm saying? Like this area is mad like that. It's mad like you could be in Staten Island in like an area with like $3 million homes, and you drive 2 miles and you're like in the ghetto. You know, next to Wu-Tang, next to the Wu-Tang projects. You know what I'm saying? This area is like that. It's like mad small and congested. So, you know what I mean? You could get robbed in the suburbs. You could get robbed at fucking Walmart. You could get robbed anywhere. You better stay alert. Hashtag no lie. So, you know, what's the future for Deontay Wilder? He needs to just relax, stay away from the baby mamas, and wait for that AJ fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from what I've seen right now, I'm always gonna root for Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? But that nigga look washed, my nigga. I mean, AJ kind of washed too, but I think AJ got a little bit more left in the tank just because of the youth. Deontay Wilder, 40 years old right now. You know what I mean? And, you know, some would say that, blah, he still got that equalizer. Not really, because he was catching Derek Chisora. He was catching the guy, you know, the pie that he fought before that as well. He was catching, he called Zhang Zhang a couple times. And that power don't seem to be there no more, man. That power, I don't know. The speed, because a big part of the power wasn't just the power. It was the snap that came with it. The legs that were behind it. And the legs ain't there. The snap is not there. I don't know, bro. I mean, Anthony Joshua is not like in his prime either. But I think he got a little bit left. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a little bit left. And, you know, win, lose, or draw is still the biggest fight in boxing. And it's going to happen this year. If it don't happen this year by fall, by winter, it's not going to ever happen. You know what I mean? Derek Chisora, thank you so much for all the great fights. Thank you so much for all the big fights. You see what shit is like over here, man? You got fucking tractor trailers trying to turn and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy out here, my nigga. Shit is wild out here. And then people go right up to the light. You know what I mean? Don't ever pull up just right up to the light. You know what I mean? Don't ever pull up right through the light, because when in tight streets, when cars gotta turn, they need space to turn, especially like trucks. You know what I mean? But you know, all these fucking Mexicans and Indians, they don't know how to drive. Niggas been riding a fucking bicycle all their life. You know what I mean? They come to America, they give them a brand new car. You know what I mean? With like a 6-year car note, and you know, that's what I know is a lot of these people don't know how to drive, son. Because they're third worlders. These are third world monkeys, my nigga. Don't take it the wrong way, but it is what it is. These are third world monkeys riding on fucking bicycles and scooters all their life. The first time these niggas ever got into a whip is now at like 30, 40 years old when they came to America. You know what I mean? They're not like Americans that we've been riding cars since we're like 15. We got mad practice. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Deontay Wilder. Thank you, Derek Chisora. You know what I mean? Could go off into sunset with a good payday. You know what I mean? And Wilder Joshua. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. I would say this fall is going to happen. Around Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? In Vegas. It's a Vegas fight. If they want to make the most money, it's a Vegas fight. But you know AJ the prima donna. You know AJ the little prima donna. He's gonna want the advantages. There ain't no advantages. Somebody getting knocked out. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? AJ might have a little bit more left in the tank, but you know Wilder go prepare his hardest for that. He don't got no other distractions. He don't got the baby mamas distracting him no more. He don't got, you know what I'm saying? He don't got the Malik Scotts. He don't got his betraying brother. You know what I'm saying? He don't got all the distractions no more. He gonna prepare. He gonna be ready. And this, I think, is one of those fights that, because AJ and Wilder, the fight with Chisora lasted so long because of Chisora's style, Chisora's endurance, Chisora's, you know what I mean? Chisora is not easy pickings, my nigga. Chisora is no easy pickings for nobody. Ask Usyk. Chisora looked the best against Usyk that anybody did ever against Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Usyk's the champ. So, but Wilder and Joshua have completely different styles than Chisora. You know what I mean? And I have always said that this is one of those fights that lasts like 3 or 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to pick my boy Wilder against all odds. But if he gets knocked out by Anthony Joshua, ain't no shame in that. He gave us the big fights against... He fought everybody except AJ and Usyk. Usyk was a cruiserweight at that time, you know what I'm saying? But he gave you the big fights. He gave... Till this day, he gave you the viral moments. Yo, Wilder will always... Of this era... Because you can't go back and you don't know what's in the future. I've been watching boxing like half my life, but half my life, maybe a little bit more than half, is when Wilder came in. Like, I started watching Wilder in like 2014, something like that. You know what I mean? Of this era, the Danny Garcias, the Thurmans, the Errol Spence, the Crawfords, of this era, my favorite will always be Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? He ain't perfect, he's not the best fighter, but there's just nothing like the excitement and the hype of Deontay Wilder. The cringe moments, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you gotta see the interviews. Before the fight against Chisora, the interviews are talking about his baby mama. Yo, the costume. They spiked my egg weights. There's no entertainment like Deontay Wilder, son. There's no entertainment outside the ring. There's no entertainment in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Blow! Getting robbed against Tyson Fury in the first fight. You know what I mean? Getting mollywopped by Tyson Fury in the second fight. Going total fucking pandemonium war in the third fight. Tyson Fury drops him. He drops Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury drops him. He drops Tyson Fury. Yo, that's my nigga Deontay Wilder, son. His story about his daughter. You know, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I know how niggas be like, oh, you always talking. It's entertainment, son. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Till this day. You know what I'm saying? The race baiting. You know what I'm saying? Now he talking about baby mama. Tricked him into a pregnancy. I want to bust a nut on her stomach. But she pulled the towel away from me. It's crazy. Yo, Deontay Wilder is a full-blown living drama show. Like, it's just like a soap opera. This nigga. He said she pulled the towel. He was trying to wipe the shit off. You know what I mean? He pulled the towel. She pulled the towel away from him. She was like, I need a baby. Dipped the shit in herself. Yo, this video is long enough. But boy, I love me some Deontay Wilder, let me tell you. I like some Chisora too. So, you know, it was a good fight, you know. Please subscribe to the like button, leave a comment, share. Beware of those baby mamas, let me tell you. Especially if they got tattoos.